audience. Yay!
Okay. My name is Megan Ortiz, and this is the last speech. So, college tuition has been on an overwhelming rise over the years. Between 2002 and 2003, and 2012 and 2013, prices for undergraduate tuition, room and board at public institutions rose 39%, according to the National Center for Education Statistics. College enrollments dropped 1.3% this fall after slipping 1.5% last fall and 1.8% in the fall of 2012. This being said, colleges are struggling to maintain enrollments as the number of 18 to 24-year-olds continues to decline in many parts of the country, states the Chronicle of Higher Education. The rise in tuition is making your college education unattainable by many Americans and is only hindering us as a nation than helping us. This leads me to why college education should be paid for by the government to give everyone a fair chance at getting a college education. College is becoming less attainable by all income brackets in the United States. The fact is, college has never been more necessary, but has also never been more expensive, states President Barack Obama. For the first time in American history, a majority of all students from every income group graduating from college in 2012 had to borrow money to pay for increasingly out-of-control rise in the price of higher education. The United States has $1.2 trillion of debt associated with education loans. Studies by the New York Federal Reserve Bank shows that only 56% of borrowers are making payments towards student loans. Among those under the age of 30 who should be making payments, about 1/3 of those are delinquent. All of this information shows that being able to afford a college education is becoming less possible for the simple fact that it's just too expensive. The less amount of Americans that are getting educated means an overall negative impact on the United States, and we will have an uneducated nation. That means there will be less qualified job applicants. It hurts the economy because not everyone would be able to obtain a job and move up in their current career. And the uneducated nation means less advancement of technology, inventions, and national economic improvement. According to Alternet.org, there are 7 different countries that will educate you for free. That's Brazil, Germany, Finland, France, Norway, Slovenia, and Sweden. This gives a huge advancement for citizens to get educated, meaning a higher chance at obtaining a quality career. A better educated population will be able to do things that a lesser educated nation can't. This has consequences for both individual and societal economical outcomes. Making college education free and attainable by American citizens, as a nation, we will have advancement and an equal chance at being able to get a college education. President Obama has proposed a law to offer 2 years of free community college to students. This is a great step in the right direction to help the American people go to college. Modeled on that state's guarantee of 2 years of free community college courses, the plan would provide tuition-free classes for students going to school at least half-time, who maintain a GPA of 2.5 or higher and are making steady progress towards a degree or transferring to a 4-year institution. Josh Werner, director of the College Experience Program at the Aspen Institute, argued that making 2 years of community college as universal as a high school diploma will boost economical growth and help the country's growing wealth gap. The White House estimates as many as 9 million students could benefit under this proposal, saving full-time students an average of $3,800 in annual tuition costs, according to BBC News. PBS also states that 40% of the country's college students attend community college. It's only fair to give everyone a fair chance at getting a higher education to advance their life and career. Has the cost of tuition ever discouraged you or inhibited you from going to school? Think of it as simple as it was going to high school, where all you had to do was show up, do your work, pay attention, and get good grades. It could be that simple. As a parent, think of how much less stress you would have when trying to send your child off to college. A little story comes to mind when talking about parents paying for college. When searching for the information of this topic, I came across an article written by Richard Morales, and here is a little piece of it. He states, "It started with joy. Your child gets accepted into their dream college. You're so excited for them to be able to pursue their dreams. Then the acceptance packet comes, and you see the cost of going to college. Your heart sinks. My daughter was accepted into Johns Hopkins University, and the entire family was overjoyed. Then the admissions packet came, including the cost of attendance and financial aid award. The cost of attending Johns Hopkins for 1 year was going to be $54,470, including room and board. Financial aid covered $6,000 of that, leaving $48,470 for the family to have to pay for, or for our daughter to get student loans for." Now, I'm sure as college students, you all know what it's like to see what you've accrued over the years of college in just tuition, knowing that no matter what, you will be left to pay this awful amount when you graduate and all the interest that is accrued over the years. It's scary, it's shocking, and it's very discouraging. As you can see, obtaining an education is very important in America, and it increases your chances of succeeding in a career field. Student debt is a huge crisis in America, and the rise in tuition is making college education unattainable. It's not fair that only certain citizens can achieve a college degree. Not everyone has a fair chance to an education. President Obama's plan to make community colleges free with certain requirements is only the beginning. It's a step in the right direction, but America needs a leap in the right direction. Our economy, government, and citizens need educated communities. The time is now to make a change. As you can see, the problem needs a solution, and the solution is making college education free to American citizens.
It was great, and I learned something.